Have you ever sent a message and then stared at your phone for hours because there was no reply? And then you start thinking, did I say something wrong? They are ignoring me. Maybe they don't like me anymore. Or you're going to present in a meeting and your mind whispers to you, you're going to mess this up. Everyone will judge you. If all of this sounds familiar, welcome to your mind. We all have one, and it talks a lot. Unfortunately, for some of us, this talk is more negative than positive, and that can completely ruin our life. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tejas Shine From Within. I'm Ansuya, a counselor and guide, and this is a space where I share simple ideas to help you become your best self so that you have a calmer and stronger mind. In reality, your mind isn't trying to ruin your life. Like an overprotective friend, it's actually trying to protect you. This inner voice wants to keep you safe. It wants to help you avoid mistakes. And it tries to protect you from failure or embarrassment. But sometimes it goes into overdrive. Instead of helping you, it traps you in overthinking negative thoughts. Today, let's talk about how to stop negative thinking without fighting your mind. Your mind doesn't just report reality, it interprets it, often in the worst way possible. For example, when your manager says, let's talk tomorrow, your brain hears, I'm in trouble, my career is over. This kind of imagining the worst possible scenario is called catastrophizing. You got 10 compliments over your client presentation, but you obsess over the one mistake that your colleague pointed out. This is called selective filtering. Anything less than perfect is not acceptable to you. That's called black and white thinking. When anything goes wrong, you always blame yourself. You have one bad experience and you overgeneralize, saying, this always happens to me. And here's the catch. The more you try to fight these thoughts, the stronger they come back. It's like trying to push a beach ball underwater. The harder you push, the faster it pops back up. If you relate to any of this, you're not broken. You're just human. Here's how to deal with negative thoughts without fighting them. Step 1. Pause. Call a mental timeout. Breathe deeply and slowly. Name one thing that you can see, hear, and feel. This brings you back to reality instead of getting lost in your head. Step 2. Notice and label the thought. Ask yourself, what's going on in my mind right now? Label that thought. This is a game changer. Instead of saying, I'm going to fail, say, I'm having the thought that I'm going to fail. This small shift creates distance. Now, you are not trapped inside the thought. You are observing the thought. Step 3. Reflect and gently challenge your thought. Ask, this thought that I have, is this actually true? What's the evidence? What's the most likely outcome if this happens? What would I tell a friend if they were facing this situation? When you do this, you'll often realize that your mind is actually exaggerating the negative. Step 4. Reframe the negative thought. Don't jump to fake positivity. Just try to make that thought that you have more balanced. Instead of saying, I'm going to mess this up, start saying, I have prepared. I might feel nervous, but I can handle this. Instead of saying, I've never done this before, say, this is new to me. I learn how to do it. Instead of thinking, I'm so behind in my life, everybody else is ahead of me, say, I am on my own timeline and I don't have to compete with anybody else. Now, the thing is that your mind hates inactivity. So, if you sit and do nothing and your mind goes blank, then it starts overthinking. So, break that loop. Go for a walk, hit the gym, clean your room, call a friend, use some action to break the negative thinking loop. Another vital step to practice is gratitude. When your mind keeps pointing out what's wrong, train it to notice what's right. At the end of every day, ask yourself, what are the 3 things that went well today? This slowly rewires your brain to look for the positive in your day. Here's the most important thing to remember. Your thoughts are not facts. They are just thoughts. You don't have to fight them. You don't have to obey them. You just have to notice them and choose your response. Because peace of mind isn't about having no negative thoughts. It's about not letting those thoughts control your life. So, to summarize, when you find yourself repeatedly thinking negative thoughts, stop and breathe deeply. Notice the thought and label it. Challenge the thought gently and reframe the situation to shift your perspective. Most of the time, we can't control what happens to us, but we can certainly control how we respond to it. Choose the right response, and you'll soon find yourself growing more positive. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or thoughts on what we talked today, or you want more information, feel free to reach out to me on WhatsApp or by email. If you have thoughts on what other topics you'd like to see videos on, let me know that too. Namaste and have a great day.